What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another Top 5 on this glorious Top 5 Friday. And I'm so excited to be talking to you about one of the greatest artists of all time, Ray Charles, the genius himself, and my personal favorite Top 5 Ray Charles songs. Let's get right into it. At number 5,
Hallelujah, I just love her so.
Hallelujah, I Love Her So, from Ray Charles's debut self-titled album from 1956. Gotta love this track with the Ray Charles Orchestra. I mean, the orchestration of the horns is so fun and upbeat, and it's a love song, but where he's talking about, she give me coffee in my favorite cup. It makes you want to, it's like you want to wake up in the morning, put this song on, and just have a good day. I can't explain it any other way than that. It's just one of those feel-good, beautiful songs by Ray Charles, the beginning of his career, and he just kept getting better. What an amazing artist. That's at my number 5. Now at number 4.
What you say?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no.
Hit the Road, Jack, from 1961. This was a single that Ray was kind of already on top of the world, and this was just one of those number one hits that was inevitable. He didn't write this. It was actually written by Percy Mayfield a few years before that, but just really cool. He made it his own with the background singers, kind of playing off them the way that he made famous on What I Say, and he actually says, "What you say?" when they're saying hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. It's really just a fun song about a girl kicking a guy out for being a loser. And Ray, if you've seen the movie Ray, he actually did go through some of those things in his real life events, kind of mirroring what he was going through, drug addiction, womanizing, you name it, the typical rock star life. But Hit the Road, Jack is just one fun rock song. So that is at number 4. Now, folks, at number 3.
I said, baby, baby.
The Nighttime is the Right Time from 1958. This was a single that really put Ray on the map, got him really well known before he blew up even more a year later. But this was a song written by Nappy Brown, and it's just such a fun, kind of typical 50s sounding song with the very heavy saxophone moving the song along, kind of a blues riff, but the background vocalist giving Ray the kind of that signature sound, and him really belting it out vocally is an amazing performance. And I first remember hearing this on the Cosby Show in the 80s when, the family came down the stairs and everybody kind of did a little quick version of it, and it was so fun to watch. But man, this song just never gets old. I've had the good fortune of actually performing this with a band that I used to be in called Strange Brew, and we just had a blast doing this one. It is just so much fun. So that is at number 3. Now at number 2. Georgia on My Mind from 1960, from the Genius Hits the Road album. This is such a classic, so much so that the state of Georgia, where I reside, made this the state song many years later. And this, again, is not a Ray Charles original. It was written by Hoagy Carmichael, I think in 1930. It's a very old song, and you can tell from the string arrangement, the way that this song is, it almost feels a little bit like a country western song, which Ray had an affinity for that genre, as we know. But man, did he make this his own, and he made this really come to life in a way that the state of Georgia made it their song. I mean, it's just so much soul and passion comes through in his vocal, and of course the orchestration and the way that hey, one of the greatest piano players of all time, obviously, and the fact that he was blind on top of it. Come on. So that's on my number 2. Now at number 1.
Hey, hey, all right.
What I Say from 1959. So speaking of the whole blind thing, this was a song that just came out of thin air. It seemed like if you've seen the Ray movie, you know that Ray just kind of improvised this song in a live setting in front of an audience with his band, just doing this groove. And, just the keyboard groove alone is something that had never been heard before. It was like this bluesy rock thing, but it had soul. It's something that just electric in the air, and that you can feel it in the performance, even though they went back and recorded it later. It feels raw and inspiring. And when he's playing off of the female vocalist at the end of the song, just going back and forth, it is the coolest. This, to me, I think is one of the greatest rock songs of all time. And again, written and created by a blind guy from the South who really truly was a genius. And I think should always be regarded as such. I mean, Ray Charles inspired so many musicians after him. Of course, Stevie Wonder being another blind African-American amazing musician, but just so beyond that, I mean, the soul and the passion of mixing rock and R&B and just into something that was so commercially acceptable to everyone. Ray Charles's music is for everybody. It just makes you feel good. It's this is one of the greatest songs of all time, and there's so many that I left off my list. I mean, you got Mess Around, you got I Got a Woman, I Can't Stop Loving You, Busted. There's just so many amazing Ray Charles songs. It was really hard to whittle it down to a top 5, but that is mine. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Leave me your top 5. If you're so bold, leave me a top 10. I'd love to see it. And just know, guys, we got top 5s every Friday. So please subscribe and all that jazz. There's so much more content coming. Thank you for watching. And as always, Viva La Vinyl. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, all that jazz. Check out some of my other content that you can see on the screen now. Thank you again for supporting Johnny Radio. Take care, and I'll see you soon.